Are used to no kills, so I actually think KT have the right idea. Can they execute though? Veldas as Pioshik is in the pit. KT, they're gonna have to pick a target.
I mean, it might just come down to a smite fight. Like, here comes Dudu. He's pretty fed. He doesn't have equalizer, but he can roast everybody. That's the engage from Life, and he gets knocked back as well. Duckdom does nothing as they try to go for Bulldog, but he's able to stay alive. And down will go the Pantheon as well. That is a free drink given over to the DNF Freaks, plus a bonus.
We got to see an opportunity for KT to try and, you know, turn that lead into anything else, because the lead never really materialized.
Okay, they're going in on the Dudu. They quickly realize their mistake as everybody tries to just run away, and they're all being burnt down by the equalizer, which was excellently placed. This should just be a straight-up ace, unless BDD survives somehow. Doesn't matter, the next...
Soul's gone. It's...
All right, Hextech Soul gone. There's the flank. They have everything they ever could have wanted. The MF does ult just to get Gragas cast, as I did mention. That's a double kill.
Penta angle?
Penta angle here. Penta. Wait,
Penta.
Gonna go down. Duckdom looking for it. He misses the kill. And he might just go down at Ignite and the minions.
He's trying the challengers to challenger.
Okay, well, he got the kick, and Duckdom will die. It's a 1-for-1 trade until the rest of the fight happens, where it's not a 1-for-1 trade, and KT just plop him over the head. And there you go. Maybe just headbutt them over the head. And yeah, just going to be a full-on ace. Down will go Life. And Dudu, not very long for this world. He does have his Zhonya's to keep us in this game for just a little bit longer. And there you go. Full ace does go the way of KT, and they will look to end the game.
Going to be close to 30 minutes, maybe even sub 30 minutes. Finish here. Bulldog will be up in 12 seconds, but I don't think we're going to see him in this game anymore. Veldas, we are going to a game number 3. KT, after a rough game 1, bounce back in pretty crazy fashion. And DNF Freaks, when they win, they look good. A lot of work there. He's gonna like get over the wall.
They need BDD here. He's just not really here just yet. As Dudu's going in, they're gonna look for Cuz, who ults away, and now BDD? The flanking Syndra is gonna land the stun onto multiple. And there you go, you have your pick, but the turn does come in. Pioshik is gonna go down. Can anyone kill Dudu is the question I have. They're trying to get Duckdom on the backside. BDD is so low, running away from Berserker, who is going to get the kill, and Dudu is still alive on the right side.
They got Soul though!
They did get the Soul, and that is going to be huge. And finally, we know that Viego and Jace can eventually take out the Cassante, and that they do. So KT, they stumble their way across the... when there was a ball on the ground in front of them.
Flash on Perfect, but he does have Ocean. Like, look at the healing.
Yeah.
That's coming from this guy.
Ult's coming in.
We're letting him tank a lot.
They want the Jace. I don't know if they can kill Jace.
I take back...
The answer is no, and Dudu in a lot of trouble. Now the frontlining Jace, they're trying to block for Dudu, but they can't. They do not get the block down, and DNF are falling apart. KT Rolster. A couple of huge picks, and maybe now finally...
Available though, so might be able to TP back in.
Well, he's going to go very deep for that kill. I don't know about that one, Cuz. And now no reset comes in. Duckdom, no, the flash! Fourth shot, just like that, to the face. And now with Berserker gone, you don't have enough damage. Bulldog is being bullied away. It looks like KT finally did it. We're not going to have any Elder Flips, no challengers here. It's just straight up LCK Cup. KT Rolster, looks like they have finally done it, as they will look to push to end right down the middle of the map.
And it's so KT to still be like, are they really gonna do it? Are they really gonna win?
Is it enough? I don't know. I think it's enough at this point, as we're gonna get some shots on in. Hopping over, he's gonna flash away. Safe to say the Elise from Life. Maybe we don't get to see it again here at the LCK Cup. If they do make it into play-ins, we'll have to wait and see on that one as well. KT Rolster take the victory off of the backs of a very interesting pick comp that they forced to work. Gold and the first blood is, it just doesn't matter as much, as they're trying to get on top of Peanuts here. Peanut was the one trying to dive him, but he went a bit early. There's the ult into Leona. Andil has Eclipse up, but now the flash with the chains, and there you go. Viper gonna set that one up, picks up first blood for himself. And
Corki for the win.
The flanking Corki, the failed knockup, the combo comes in, the splash in front by Sponge, and now UCal is going 1v4, and he's gonna get stunned eventually, right? Okay, maybe not. Oh, he gets stunned into the wall and just dies. Well, it turns out that Corki's not a playmaker, especially when it shows up 40 minutes late to the party, and Hanwha Life Esports will get the 3 kills, and they get the feat of strength.
UCal, you were the chosen one!
On mission, by the way.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get preferably a teleport out as a sponge.
Sponge? There's the ult coming in, and the engage from Delight was super clean. Down goes the DRX jungler.
Uh-oh.
And maybe the hopes of DRX in this game. Zeka, though, the damage Jace is actually being burned down. They take him out, but there's no more Andil, and you're not getting away from Camille, so Teddy just elects to CS instead. Definitely the smart call, as now they'll just be gifted the Otacon. Thank you for the leash. You might as well. The game is in that position at the moment. Andil is level 9 against level 15 Zeus, and down goes Sponge. Sponge is dead, and so is Rich, and so is Andil. Okay, well, that was a short-lived Hail Mary.
Yeah, so
I like that they went for it.
The thing about Hail Marys is that generally they don't work out Veldas, and unfortunately, they don't even need Zeka. Zeka is not necessary for this game plan to work out. Hanwha Life will be bringing us to a Sid next.
You know, UCal's been very good about turning fights and making big plays.
Yep, and you know, the Corki, maybe he can do it, Veldas. Let's see.
The Valkyrie angle? Maybe? No, I don't think so. The Poppy ult, let's see where this one lands. It's not going to land. It doesn't quite matter, as Zeus just going to maul the Ashe to death as the rest of the team does die as well. This is the Nexus going down. Hanwha Life Esports will very much take down DRX in unceremonious fashion.
Getting mid laner would be big, though, as Viper unfazed by everything that's transpiring thus far.
Just, okay. Jumping into a Xinjiao. You know, Sponge was really good up until that moment. He was
because DRX, their jungler, is dead.
Yes.
Can they do this?
I think they can, honestly. Andil also caught. Viper gonna take him down. Teddy, he is getting zoned by Anivia, but at least Zeus has to flash away, but that just means that Rich is gonna be the sacrifice instead. Delight, oh my. It's okay.
I guess UCal has Death Cap done?
This Baron does a lot of damage.
Oh, UCal. Can we please can we get some vision? Can we get this man some help?
Oh, the flash forward.
They might die.
Yeah, this is a very awkward time. Sponge is back, and now, oh no, they did it! They finally killed Xinjiao, but instead UCal goes down. And Zeus is back, he's got a Banshee's Veil, and they will take him out here.
Sponge is trying!
Sponge is trying to kill the Baron by himself. Instead, he's just going to elect to die. Oh, maybe he gets away, actually. A chance?
Flash!
A chance?
Flash!
Oh. No! Nice try. Good effort. Good effort.
He earned
Wasn't
that.
meant to be. Wasn't. Good try. Good try.
Oh, I got to vote for...
What do you mean?
Is that it? Is that how the great resistance,
that's the end of the
great
game.
story of DRX?
And then the game ended, chronically.
Not like this, Veldas.
Just like, exactly like what you're watching right now. Zeus, he's just charging forward. He has Banshee's Veil. He's like,
get him, Andil!
What are you going to do? Andil, desperate. They want to kill Viper, but they can't. They just don't have the damage. And, I mean, they're still in Anivia in the front line, so they have oodles and boodles of damage. They get him into the egg. Rich is like, man, this isn't fair. I shouldn't have had to play this game into this bird. That's not a thing. Should have checked the solo queue accounts. Unlucky. Well, Hanwha Life Esports, this is the expected result of today, I'll say that. Now, we had a lot of unexpected things that did happen. And you can read into that whatever you may. We'll see if we see more Anivia in the future here. As Zeka, will he go down another time? No, he will not. It is the end of the game. Viper ends it with 12 kills.
The McHales, which has a lot of value, but This is a squishy Poppy, and Chovy is 6 levels up.
Oh, there's the knock-up onto Doran. He can rebind that soul, but I don't know whether he can do it in time. He just explodes. And now, teleport coming in from Gen.G, but they're 4 versus 5. Keen going to come down. Otacon still just hanging out in this tri-brush, getting aggressive. Control ward going to stop that ward from doing anything at all. As T1, they're going to try their hand at it.
Yeah, they need 30 seconds for Chovy up, and then he has TP, so the longer they stall, the better.
Yep, Grasping Root's going to be invested here as Keeper's Verdict coming down as well. Gets rid of Keen, and now Canyon going to have to try and push them away. He's relatively tanky, but maybe not tanky enough as Ruler standing his ground. The Chaos Storm is so much damage, and Smash dives in! Canyon trying to survive, but it's 2 kills for the Kai'Sa already, and the heroic charge into the turret. Keen goes down, triple kill for this Kai'Sa. And Smash, yeah, I mean, he was down in CS, that doesn't matter even a little bit. 1.6k ahead, 7-0-1.
There's the payoff. You saw the play starting to turn in favor of T1, but when Smash flew in, he just decimated Gen.G. Now, Chovy's hovering, but I don't think there's much you can do here. He's trying something.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to back away. I think Gen.G making a mistake there. Obviously, Chovy overestimates already too late. And now Gen.G are hovering around Dragon, but T1 have the buff. This is dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Doran over here to the side, Carrier close to him as well, and Doran just dives in the engaged Jace as the Chaos Storm wreaking havoc, and Ruler is dead already. 2 of them sent home, but no one dead just yet. Chovy gonna be executed by this gigantic Kai'Sa. Kinsante, not enough against Smash, and Dura gonna have to flash to get out of the way. Ona chasing after him. As Faker, will he be able to land it? There it is, just a Q. Of course he can land that. That one's targeted. And Canyon running for the hills. Doran just going to make sure that he cannot contest this Dragon, and maybe he'll just kill him as well. The last man standing on the side of Gen.G, and that could be a clean ace if they killed him. They don't even need to, though.
I mean, Smash has just been so good in the cleanup, but also Doran just
onto Ona, but they're just going to continue the siege, and they may as well. Brambles coming on in. And it is going to lock down Ona. He gets McHale's there immediately as the ulti's going to catch out Carrier. So he's likely to go down. But Canyon finds himself pretty lonely at the front of this fight. Keen going to try and tank for him as Twisted Advance does bring the Jace forward, but he's not a target that you really want to be fighting. They need to try and kill Smash, who dives into the backline and looks for Ruler. He goes golden. Duro is so close to being okay, but Chovy's out of there. Cannot fight anymore. A 3 for 3. Honestly good for Gen.G, but they're not going to be able to keep their base alive. Yeah, I know. Jonas Strong really making sure that we're on our toes here as, all right, not a lot of wind up there from Carrier, but just says goodbye, Kinsante. Down goes Chovy once again. Ruler trying to do his best here as they manage to take down Doran. He flashes over, but now he's out of the fight. Keen just trying to keep himself alive. And yeah, he goes all out, locks onto Smash here as best he can, but just pops like a balloon. Good night, Gen.G. All of them taking a little bit of a nap here. Duro and Ruler out of there. They may as well just not be participating. And T1 looking to end this game number 1 with a bang.
See if Gen.G can try and play the wave with his super minion. I don't think it's going to be possible. T1 still have so much threat. Kerry has flash. If Ruler miss positions, you can just get wall slammed.
Yeah, he has to make sure he stands as far back as possible. Gravity well goes down. Carrier just trying to grab him. There's the flash heroic charge. That was gorgeous by Carrier. His Poppy clean as ever. And down goes the Nexus. But 13-0 the young man Smash. Certainly looking still exceptionally good here in the LCK Cup.
Yeah.
And then he can't do anything. He can't even get out.
I mean,
so
look what he's doing.
He gets stunned.
The thing is,
yeah, this is back to live. And okay, ulti coming on down there as Canyon is going lower and lower. The Azir certainly takes care of him. And so Canyon maybe not as immortal as we thought. Is Emperor's Divide going to connect? Faker thrown back towards Ruler is now Chovy. 1 versus 3. Great knock up there from Duro as the Emperor's Divide almost manages to get this one done. But oh my god, Smash able to get out the DPS and they win the fight.
Yeah, I think Canyon heard what I said. And,
oh dear, that one landed. As now Ruler, does he have the blade caller? The answer's almost, as Smash manages to get the auto and
a skill shot. It's yeah. You're kind of hesitant because you're like, I don't know if I want this to land. Ruler, this is so aggressive.
Whoa, what's he doing here? This is crazy. Well, Keen is going to find the angle. Ruler gets out of there. Carrier stunned up momentarily as Emperor's Divide throws Ruler away. He survives for a fair while. In fact, he's still alive. Ona gets over there, finishes the job. But honestly, honestly, why? Why was he there? The counter-strike was decent. Keria going down solo. It's Duro that's able to lock him down. But now Chovy is missing. It's only Keen left for the damage, and Smash is up and available. And so now all of them are taking so much damage from Ona. Keen has to sacrifice himself. There's nothing he could do. And why, Ruler? That wasn't even the ruler spot. He was even deeper.
I have no answers to the question. Just completely out of position. T1 pounce immediately, and just as we were talking about the ability to cheer.
As Doran gets seen, Soulforge comes up. He is going to be all right. So Gen.G now over towards this Cloud Soul that they can get for themselves. And these T1 health bars are getting lower and lower. Flash in from Keria, doesn't find any joy. And the train misses the station. The knockup is going to interrupt the queue as well. It's a bit of a disaster as Duro gets the quickness, finds the double knockup, and they will be able to take the soul point as well. Chovy finding some dash cannon value is now Keen dashing forward. Ona taken down solo as Canyon, darting in and out of the fight. They lose no one. Doran goes down, they get the soul, and the value's there for Gen.G.
Just feels like skill shots weren't connecting from T1. They were looking but wouldn't find it, and now everyone on Gen.G so mobile, so fast. With that buff, it's going to be even harder to connect.
Oh,
fishing.
Yeah, he wants to find that huge Empress Divide angle. He finds it onto 2. Down goes Keria, down goes Ona. And that should be a ticket to Baron here for Gen.G. Cloud Soul, they have upgraded shoes. They have 6 grubs. They've got everything. As Keen is demonstrating what they're able to do with that, which is basically whatever they want. Crescent Guard, not guarding too much of anything at all, as Duro's going to take a quick trip home. Emperor's Divide throws Chovy underneath the turret as Canyon dives in. They take down Faker before he can react as Chovy's flash on top of Smash will be able to take him down. And remember, he cannot even dive. Blade Caller value. And we are going to 3 games. We're getting exactly what we wanted out of Gen.G versus T1 here in the LCK Cup. 1 Nexus turret remains. They've got Otacon buff, but they will not even need to really utilize it because the Nexus is just dead. And thankfully, Gen.G are able to buy it. But let's see what T1's going to be able to do about it. Faker, heroic entrance up and available as they back away from the Otacon and just look to lock this one down. Cyclone not getting the most value ever as they dive on top of Ruler, smashing that backline. Ruler survives for a while. Smash as well is just diving on top of Chovy, takes down both of the carries. And Keen gets 1, but it is all over for this fight. T1 engaged support, I guess, as Canyon was fishing for an opportunity there as another Cyclone comes down. Remember, Otacon buff means that they're just going to be sent home. Not too much more to worry about. Oh my goodness, they're kind of in the blender though, as one of them does go home. I'm pretty sure, no, never mind. No Otacon buffs actually going off, and that is just a kill onto Keen.
The redemption value must... Oh, he's looking.
Yeah, Faker manages to get the Justice Punch onto Chovy, who takes the Lantern to get himself to relative safety. Zap connects on to Smash, as Canyon has to flash to get out of this equalizer that is shredding them. Doran just wanting to put them in the barbecue, and they're diving underneath the inner. They're all going to be taking a swift trip home, but it's a double for the Zeri. And so it's already kind of doomed. They managed to get Ruler as well, and that is precisely what they were looking for.
Yeah, now they got time on the map. Long spawn timers for Canyon and Ruler. They let them get away with that. They're going to force a fight around this objective, and Gen.G are trying to find a way in right now.
Owner is just trading Warrior Trickster for lots of buttons over and over again. This Wukong is so dangerous. As Chovy, off to the side here, he's going to miss the fear onto Smash. And now Canyon has to kick him back, and there's the equalizer. Ruler now has to flash away as well as Owner is dashing forward. The extendo beam, so much damage onto Ruler, and he is out of the fight. The redemption helping the front line of Gen.G here. But 48 seconds until Chovy's back.
I feel like Smash is just ruthless. If he senses even a slight misposition, he is the player who will hunt for it, commit his flash to make it happen. He's bringing that challenge's aggression to the LCK, and he even catches Chovy off guard. Now, Doran looking.
Yep, Canyon, he's going to have to flash away from that one. The flash taunt from Faker as Ruler is dead once again. And T1, they weren't going to wait for it. Keen is now a beautiful little snowman, but he's also heading to the death chamber. More kills piled onto Smash as T1 will march up the mid lane, and the game, ladies and gentlemen, is done.
It's been a close series, so hard fought, but T1 as a unit, you know, we questioned how will they look with Doran. We saw Smash come in, who's looked fantastic, but as a team, as a unit, They're just making
the
it work.
equalizer once again is doing beautiful things here as the spiraling despair is more what Chovy is feeling and not what T1 are feeling as they take down the Nexus and they secure first place in the group. And this game against... As once again, it looks like Bro are just going to be able to get 1 out of the 3 unless Arrow going to be connecting here onto the Pantheon. Demonic Ascension, but they just take down the Spartan Warrior right in front of them. No smite available, but DK is still able to grab one of these grubs. Humbug diving forward, cease and desist into that backline as they're just trying to block it. As Aiming getting a fair few shots through, flashes out eventually, but there goes the Karma, there goes the Swain. Humbug, good sidestep there.
Nice.
As Arrow's still gonna connect. Humbug making his way over. Not actually over-committing to this one as, Polu almost just explodes as into the backline goes the Vi. Maybe a bit too far, but there's so much damage, my God! The Bros just tidy it up. Barrel also not gonna be safe. One more charge left in that Spirit Rush. As you can see, Dagon going absolutely ballistic.
He stumbled and fell.
Yeah, well, cease and desist into the backline, Aiming taken out of the fight as Lucid soaking damage pretty well. And that demonic stepladder is kind of doing things. Shiu's going to be able to take 1 kill in this fight as Polu dives up and then he comes back down. They take down the Varus very comfortably in this CC layering one after the other. The Bros will just casually waltz towards a Game 1 victory in this best of 3. Blue side is strong, but Minefield is going to try and block the entrance. Beryl gonna get flashed on by Morgan. Hepa pulverized and Beryl's in the blender and will be taken down. Can they get more is the question though as Shiu. Really good Naba. Morgan in trouble. They're diving in. Shiu actually not activating the Mega Nard just yet as the wallop connects onto Humbug. They do manage to get one of these grubs as Showmaker is going ballistic. The ultimate's available and now Hype in the back of this pit really going to struggle, but he does have that satchel in place. And Undying Rage comes down, triple for the Tryndamere. This is what Beryl was looking for, I guess, in that play earlier on. He was going to teleport in. He has Mega Nard for another half a second as Keeper's Verdict says goodbye, Cow. And Humbug's in so much trouble. Showmaker's getting CC'd a little bit. He's got Undying Rage, but now he can even just reset and go home if he'd like to. Lucid is pouncing forward over the wall there as well. I think that might be a little bit, never mind, it's not over-aggressive because he can just withdraw. Goes back home. Beryl is dancing forward, gets himself a beautiful steadfast presence to lock them in place. And now Closer, I mean, he'll kill Beryl, but Beryl will set up the killer instinct for Aiming, and there is the ace for Dplus. That is Keeper's Verdict. That's going to get rid of Humbug. That is going to make sure that this Baron is not long for the world. Now Beryl is keeping them busy. Showmaker is spotted by a sapling and now just flashes in to everything. Undying Rage is going to be used here. He will have the Q, but he's still dead. Closer able to survive this one as well as Shiu wanting to hop around this minefield. Oh no, the grab, the flash forward, and there's the takedown from Lucid to get some revenge. Aiming with the killer instinct will take down the Lord. It's a double kill there. Shiu is done with this game. It is way too silly. And Monty Python, they told us all about things being too silly. Shiu knows exactly how that feels as he looks to take down Hype on the fountain, while the rest of his team finally gets their act together and sends us to a Game 3. There is no series that I want 3 games in more than this one, and the Giga Chads will give it to us with DK there.
Game is go. Wait.
Oh, in he goes. There's the Cyclone angle. Another knock-up as they get onto Hype in the backline, but he survives for so long. Shiu turns up, and they do manage to take him down. It's a double kill as finally the Camille does something in this Game 3. And the rest of Bro have to scatter. The Otacon gonna be taken down. Hurting.
You have 3 Cloud Dragons. Just keep walking.
All right, there's the Flash Magnus Storm as Lucid's the target. The ulti goes down, but the Cyclone's there. Closer has to flash to get out of the way, and he's so incredibly low. And that's Lucid's clone. Shiu's gonna find Closer and then lose him, but does have Hextech Ultimatum. And even though this is what Bro were looking for, it is not working for them whatsoever. Lucid goes in, then he's out again. It's the bait and switch, the smoke and mirrors, and the bullet time is not Hype's best time. Showmaker is just, I don't care about this game at all. He's just going to try and win as hook shot goes nowhere, but does it even really matter? The answer is yes, says Morgan, as Beryl getting taken down so low. The kick out by Aiming, but it just takes him to safety. And now Morgan with all the dashes. Beryl with no fear at all when he probably should have some. And now Lucid flashing forward, looking for Hype, but Hype is just killing everyone.
He's just ending the game.
He's just kind of trying to win the game. Yeah, exactly right. Showmaker is doing the best
But
he can. Oh my god! Aiming does it. He takes down the 80 carry, but that is one Nexus turret that Showmaker's able to take. And once again, as barrels over the wall, True Shot Barrage connects onto Closer. He wants to have a higher health bar than that. As now Hype's in trouble. Hextech ultimatum. Oh no, he's in the blender. And he is not coming out.
Oh, aiming?
Aiming does get picked up as well. So no more 80 carries in this battle. It's all about Shiu and Showmaker for the damage on DK's side. Morgan as well. Can he survive? He's got so much healing. Closer is in so much trouble though, and he's relied upon so much to get all the work done for the bros. And the hookshot will stun up Morgan. The Lord surviving for so long. Shiu almost dead. And Polo an afterthought, but he'll go down. The flash forward, and there it is. The surprise Teemo is sarcasm here for Showmaker. He is not surprised about the outcome of that fight. As DK, they look to take down the last remaining Nexus turret, and they look to remain undefeated here, taking down their rivals in the Kesper Cup. It was still an arduous series. Game one was a rough one.
I want to clear.
Yep, Clear is going to take a bunch of damage here from Kingen. Shields up most of it. And we'll continue to try and get some pressure down as there's the public execution. Clear manages to go to the skies, and speaking of to the skies, Keeper's Verdict sends away the Ambessa, but they're continuing to fight here. It's, oh, Jiwoo! That's that killer instinct we wanted to see! 2 kills ripped away from BNK, and then he just withdraws, goes back home as Fisher, now it's his turn to pop off underneath the inhibitor turret, and now it's just Vikla left standing. That is some Otacon value if ever I've seen it.
It certainly is.
He's getting a bunch of money early, and how that's not a good thing. I'm kind of feeling like maybe it is, as the first Cocoon is going to miss there, and that might spell the end of Lehens. He repels, Raptor is burning, and Elise just flashes away. Lehens he just walks. He's got those tap dancing shoes on, and he's feeling good about it as Jiwoo throws out the Feather Storm. That stops Diablo from killing him for a while. Does mean that he does go down, but BNK, I don't think they're winning this one. Public execution just for fun, but Kingen gets that shield, stays alive, and Gideon is never going to die again this game. His health bar is too big, and Fisher is done. Yeah, and Vikla definitely doesn't have teleport because he just used it to get out of the way of right here where he wants to be. As now Kingen looking for an opportunity. Stands United comes down. Emperor's Divide does absolutely nothing. And down goes Raptor. Kellen, not sure what he's doing as I look back towards the rest of the fight. Hookshot, not going to get Vikla, but now he's out of the fight as well. Clear, standing in amongst it, but none of his friends are around. And Nongshim just going one after the other. And Clear survives for way longer than he would like to, but now 2 of the damage dealers are up, but no one else.
I mean, Vikla, he alone would have to rip through these health guy.
Well, they do have information on where Kingen is, but Kellen is still likely to die. Gets the Magnet Storm off as now Gideon with that Crescent Guard trying to keep himself safe. Heroic entrance going to bring Fisher over there. The Winds of War as well as Clear's going to go down. There's a beautiful taunt. Yeah, Misfortune can't play the game. That was never going to be a thing. Raptor trying to flash, but it's a triple for Jiwoo, and he's even going to let the Vi live because Nongshim just want to take apart the base. You want to be higher in the standings. You don't want to be one of the teams that is struggling in the bottom 5. Oh my god! Diablo just explodes. Emperor's Divide does manage to get some damage back, but look at this. Nongshim say thanks for the engage angle and just obliterate them. I mean, the wallets were heavy, but I didn't know that their knees were this weak and their palms were this sweaty, Wolf.
Yeah. Kingen, I think he's in danger, but not, maybe I'm wrong, because he's Camille.
Yeah, well, Kingen is just going to give him a thumbs up. Fisher is going to knock them all up. He goes golden as well, just to show how cool he is, and then he dies. That is going to be Raptor, at least keeping him honest. But in the meantime, as you can see, Nongshim are winning the game. Gideon, Wind becomes Lightning, but Nexus becomes Exploded, and Nongshim are going to pick up the 2-0.